Okay, and hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play. This is Myrokos, and today we will be continuing the MSQ for Dawn Trail. We have to go find Valigarmanda. If you recall from the last bit, I get to help Erenville and the Ether Seeker. Please specify desired ethereal aspect. So we get to help Erenville with the quick but potentially misleading solution. If you like what you see at any point, please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Give me a follow on Twitch. Hit the notification bells. It's a small thing from each of you, but it helps the channels out tremendously. Thank you in advance. And without further ado, let's get going. Oh my god, I'm 94. I'm so going to be overleveled. My summoner is 92. But pointing the let's just keep going. Pointing the way. Erenville is ready to send his ether-seeking device in pursuit of Valigarmanda. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, and then set the seeker to detect fire-aspected ether. Makes sense if this area is kind of flooded with fire-aspected ether, would just spin all over the place. I'm so worried I'm going to be overleveled. I'm nearly 95 and I'm still on the 93 MSQ. Good heavens. Sensor is set to detect ethereal aspect fire. Right. The Seeker is ready to go. Warlord's Echo is still suffused with the Sky Rune's residual ether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sentinels. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Once you choose to depart, Erenville will accompany you. The Ether Seeker, and I have to follow the Ether Seeker. Alright, let's go. Affirmative, tracking nearest source of fire aspected ether. Okay, thinking about my Viper situation, I think what I will do is, okay. Source of fire aspected ether located, tracking disengaged. That's a fire sprite. Okay, I think what I may do is go into some of the roulettes, if need be, and say take summoner or something like that. And pick that up. I've been leveling my Black Mage on the side, and that one's 97, nearly 100. That's over leveled, and in a pinch I can switch over to that, but I'm not certain I want to necessarily overdo that one. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Yeah, that's a fire sprite. Yeah, I saw that from the road. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It will continue to confuse the Seeker if we leave it be. Yeah, as I said, I think I may at some point go back to roulettes and try to get, say, my summoner, which is 92, up a little bit. A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire, aspected ether. Possible doing the current ether current quests has also caused me to boost. I also think some of the food buffs during dungeons also may have done it. Oh, that's not what we're after. Source of fire aspected ether located, tracking disengaged. Frightening enough, but again, not what we're looking for. If you would be so kind. Hey. My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to, Seeker, resume tracking, and do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative, resuming tracking. I'm not so certain this is going to work. It's gonna be one of the fire puddles. I'm just guessing given the ambient fire ether that... Yeah, oh my goodness. Source of fire aspected ether located. Tracking disengaged. Another remnant of Valigarmanda's last rampage. The Kratos flames registered to the Seeker as corporeal ether. In the words of the Tuliyola saga, when Valigarmanda rages out of control, its fire burns forever, its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Servant able to turn the Sky Rune's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living ether. We can feed a sample into the seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. I do have it. Sample analyzed, recalibrating sensors. There now. Now the seeker should ignore any etheric signature but Valigarmanda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. But we were talking about a creature all the while. How could you not see that, Arundel? My apologies, it seems I still have much to learn from this journey as a gleaner and as a guide. Let me see, can I... Nope. Just thought I'd check that. It makes sense it'd be locked to level. Okay. The Sky Ruin. Aaronville is ready to resume tracking Valigarmanda. This time the Seeker should be attracted solely to Valigarmanda's ether. Resume tracking based on the latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Sampled ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. Accelerated. Oh, thank goodness I don't actually have to run all the way. Yeah, I think after this bit, I may do a little change with the summoner, as I've said. I just don't want to outlevel the MSQ. I found another fire puddle. We fed it sample from a fire puddle and it found another fire puddle. Good. The Seeker was drawn directly to the Sky Ruin's fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should direct us to the Thrall itself. Recalibrating sensors, resuming tracking. Back the way we came, in a sense. Etheric signature detected ahead. I think we'd noticed if Valigarmanda was inside this passage. Let us head through to the other side. Probably beyond the other side at this point. Etheric signature lost. Of course it has. But now it's spinning.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all.
Could it? I mean, likely it would.
In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Urqopacha. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yok Huy with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Urqopacha. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Or what do you want now?
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Urqopacha, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Urqopacha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vitral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people!
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuli-Yolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
But do we really have time for this?
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone. We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuli-Yolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuk Lamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuli-Yolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
The camera panning there did not seem to be very smooth during this quest. Oh, so this one you can do with NPCs. Ah, oh. My experience with well, let's get the small talk out of the way. Valigarmanda will demand our undivided attention, though Sub-Zoroaja has nothing sinister planned. I've never faced anything this powerful before, but I swear I won't hold you back. Already spoke with Alize. You and yours have journeyed to the edge of existence and back. I'm sure defeating this overgrown snakebird is well within your capabilities, yet I bid you to be cautious all the same. Yeah, I defeated the Endsinger. Even Papa may not have been able to slay Valigarmanda, but with the Dawn's promise and our allies all fighting together, I believe we can do just that. What is on your mind, brother? I knew Kona wouldn't be the one to rush off and leave others to deal with a creature like Valigarmanda. It hath been some while since last I joined thee in battle. Indeed, so full have been our days upon these shores, it doth seem a lifetime has have passed. That the future Dawn servant should ignore my counsel to indulge a whim is vexing. We needn't speak. Ooh, wow, Zeril just really giving the cold shoulder. I must say, I'm curious. You know what? I'm gonna do this on Viper for the yeah, I'm gonna do this on Viper. I'm gonna do it in Duty Finder. Again, I've got mixed feelings about doing it in Duty Support. Or actually, no. Let's try this. Let's give this a try. You know what? For the RP, let's give it a try. Just for the experience of it, I'm curious to see what happens. If I fail, or if something happens and it doesn't work, then there's always Duty Finder. Plus, there's the insta-queue. And our hike wound up taking us all the way into daytime. And no, I won't be using food buffs, simply due to my level. So all the backs up. Okay, you know what? I'm putting the Danger Burrito on Zeralja because when he feels compelled to back up. Boy.
Let's give them a show!
You're mine!
What is this? Circles, what did circles do now? Oh! Ah, dang it. Help, thank you. Okay.
On your feet.
Alleyway. Okay, really? Our healers did not stand on the mechanic? Yeah. Ooh! Professors. Ah, dang it, come on.
You're going down!
Behold the heavens' brilliance!
way.
I think that's the wrong just thing out of my way.
Together we shall overcome this.
Okay, let's see Viper LV. That was a good fight. I'm glad he did this in duty support. This was good. Still not liking the look of Zoralia. Not his appearance, but just the way he talks. But I expected more. We fought Valigarmanda without hesitation. We won? We won! Like, how could you not see that we won? Good. I'd been cautious to see Zoralia. So I wonder they call it the Sky Run. Okay, Alize, can we... It was an ordeal indeed. Well, that was grueling. Right, no. Her dialogue isn't triggering. Oh well.
We did it. We slew Valigarmanda. A feat that even the great Urqopacha couldn't manage. For you, Papa!
Why do I get the feeling she's so very
There's
young?
no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father. The Federal was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
You notice how the others call their father, father. God, she must be really, really young. And we know that she's only a few years younger than Kana. Good heavens. You fought well, though. I'm sure you'll surpass him one day. You have a ways to go. This top one is always the one that they want to try to push to keep the spirits up. Sure, you'll surpass him one day. You've a ways to go. I'm gonna go with that one because she needs a dose of cold water.
You're right about that. I need to improve if I want to surpass the old man.
The Sky Ruin lies dead. And still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Isn't the fact that he exists a miracle?
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
We did leave him with only Sarelja for company.
It's fortunate we vanquished that winged calamity, ere it could inflict greater suffering upon these lands. Kona did well. Our promise has promised to, don't you think? Yeah, he does. Didn't I tell you I pull my own weight in battle now? You did. You did a good job. Witnessing Zaralja in battle, I understand why he's widely considered to be Tuliyolal's greatest warrior. Oh, he must have moved on. I just noticed that he's not here anymore. I'm still giddy from our last victory. That's kind of you, but it's time to move on. The matter of outdoing our father aside, this was the best outcome we could have hoped for. Never again will our people need fear the looming shadow of the Sky Ruin. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt, not that I am surprised in the least. Zaralja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Zaralja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. So it sounds like Zaralja has a massive inferiority complex of his own in the sense that he has to justify his existence. And since his father is the strongest warrior in Tuliyollal and all of Tural at large, he has to sort of prove himself better than his father. He's looking for "this is why I was born" reason by the looks of it. Instead of, it seems like the entire feat of proof was lost on him. Because the feat of proof philosophically speaks right to Zaralja. Everything we learned on that part of the journey is perfect for Zaralja to realize him being himself is fine. That's all he needs. And then he can pursue leadership through other means. A pity it was lost on him. That's nothing unusual for Zaralja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. But is he ahead, though? Because he didn't partake in the feat of proof, or he tried to thwart Kona, but he didn't actually complete the feat of proof. So, did he complete it? And then, what about the Feet of Ice? If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only Urqopacha at risk, there would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Urqopacha cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. I'll make Urqopacha answer for this. No matter what I'm doing on our side. This was the best outcome we could have hoped for. Never again will our people shadow the sky ruin. Spending time alone with Sorelja was akin to torture. Despite my obvious disinterest, he spewed a constant stream of mean-spirited bile. Honestly, I might have preferred facing fire and ruin with you on the battle. When is okay, yeah, already. Well, mountains like that, I suppose you can understand why they're colorful. The Feet of Ice. Tancred would suggest sharing the news of your victory. The Yok Huy must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigarmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and delay their fears. Alpha now as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Is there anything here? Ooh, there is. And my mouse is still being a little janky. Ah. But yeah, I think for the next little bit, since I'm nearly... Ooh. Okay. Doesn't hurt to have that. Might not be as many as I would have liked, but hey, it's still 1,000. Let's see, Purple-wise, I don't have all of my purple capped. That should help a little. Okay. Warlord, I should be going back to Warlord's Echo. Well, at least XP-wise, hopefully the Ether Current quests will pop up and I should be able to complete those on, say, my Summoner. I see Master Alphino hath made good use of the time to further tend the wounded. While we were contending with that screeching menace, I expect Urqopacha was off to the next feat. Amidst the chaos of the Skyrune's awakening, I'd forgotten we still have the feat of ice to complete. I thought the villagers would be in hiding. Alpina's confidence in us must have reassured them. I expect I would be asked to track many things during the course of our journey, but Valigarmanda was not one. Scaling a massive mountain, fighting an elector, battle against a legendary monstrosity. Yes, you could say I'm a little tired. Welcome back. Not for a moment did I doubt that you'd return safe and sound. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerfurler.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary, heroes of the hour. Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice.
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zurmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jalja, then no one is. Now that our last claimant has arrived, we can proceed with the formalities. For the skill and bravery the three of you have shown, I award you each a second keystone.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yok Huy. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
Was never much of a talker, our brother. If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
Ha! I'll consider it. If it's one of you two who claims the throne.
Then you need only await a missive from Sunperch. I'll be sending out invitations.
is a day for unusual visitors.
You... Wuk Lamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph. Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea! That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
Wait, they had the visions before.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict. Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Wuk Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams, no dreamers.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urqopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yok Huy in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt. Farewell, Wuk Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
So Yakpel is where the Yok Huy had their golden dreams. We may soon have the chance to investigate that tale firsthand. A heavenly land suffused with a golden glow. With only 2 keystones remaining, we've at last begun to gain a fuller picture of the legend of the Golden City. What a turn of events. We were only meant to strengthen the ice, but Urqopacha's idiocy forced us to do them one better. I don't think Vorpalor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliyollal, but that doesn't mean they can't never change at all. Today is proof of that. Ah, okay, let me see, this is, ah yes, and there's additional dialogue. Long has it been since any, from Cherwagger Sultan have deigned to enter Warlord's Echo. A day of for unusual visitors indeed. Watching Vorpalor get caught up in Wuk Lamat's unstoppable wake reminds me of my younger days. Okay, the promise of peace, Anvil would propose a course of action. I think it's time we return to Tuliyollal after scaling Terrell's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death. Even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next location laid out in the saga. The respite would be most welcome. I believe I hear the forward cabins calling our names. Okay, now I will get the blue quests. And I'll do it on my summoner. I know it's 92. A bit behind. The flame burns no more. Myrfalor regards you with a mixture of reverence and uncertainty. Great and mighty Myrokos, I have heard tell of your victory over Valigarmanda. You protected our land, and for that, I, Myrfalor, express my deepest gratitude. I wish only that I could have seen the battle with my own eyes. As a warrior of the Yok Huy, I cannot fathom how one of your diminutive stature laid low the fearsome Skyruin. Thus do I ask you if you would demonstrate your martial prowess. I thank you for this honor. Of late, hulking monsters have been sighted south of the Shades of Grief, endangering all who travel along the road. I bid you snuff out this threat, that I might see for myself how you subdue your foes. I shall go now and join me when you are. An illuminating ritual. Garholor is eager to lighten things up around here. Hail, visitor. Care to partake in one of our customary rituals? Fret not, for your part to be played is a simple one. You see the illuminations here in Warlord's Echo make use of glowstones, a rare and precious mineral found only through mining. On occasion, we offer up prayers in the hopes that their light remains strong and bright. I would ask you raise a hand to the saltwater jar and pray for light everlasting. Strange though it may seem, I assure you it is a necessary step in our ritual. Now, great warrior, slayer of Valigarmanda, open your heart and focus. Okay. It appears your feelings were heard loud and clear. Let us proceed to the next step. Now that the salt water has received of your prayers, you need merely sprinkle it upon the glowstones scattered around the village, and the ritual will be complete. Why don't I go deal with the beast issue and then come back and do this? I have a feeling we'll be back. I just have that feeling. But that was definitely. I'm glad I took the chance and. Oh dear. Well. Only 3,300 XP. And that's with a little bit of a bonus. Glad am I to see you did not lose your way. As for this one, it made the mistake of picking a fight with me. There was another, unlike its comrade, it had the good sense to flee, not far, however, it stalks us from the shadows, yet thirsting for blood. These beasts are formidable, indeed, possessed of strength equal to their keen senses. I would have you hunt down the one that remains. Follow its tracks to the southwest, doubtless it will reveal itself to what it will see as a smaller, less challenging foe. Yeah, I am so glad that here it is. That I did that in duty support. It was an interesting fight. I kind of wish the healers would know. Impressive, Myrokos. Not once did you falter before the towering Hualepe. Quick to react and adapt, you were indeed. Yes, I have seen all that I need to see. Now that the threat is no more, let us return to Warlord's. Again, that's a turn in, so I'll head back and do the other one, turn that in, and... Cutscene. This has been an enlightening experience for me. Not often am I granted the chance to witness a warrior whose skill far surpasses my own. For years I served as guardian of Karyorzar the Gracious, watching over the seal placed upon Valigarmanda. I would have aided in the feat of Ice 2, had the Sky Ruin not rendered our plans meaningless. You see, it is the duty of the Temple Guardians to drive off the dangerous creatures drawn to Valigarmanda's energies. Yeah, I was most interested in Valigarmanda. I think that and the Golden City. Although the way they're dragging out the Golden City is kind of making me lose interest. Just a little. At times, it was all we could do to shield the frozen Vidril from swarms upon swarms of beasts. But now that Valigarmanda has been laid low, we Guardians have nothing left to guard. Of course, this is cause for celebration. Urqopacha, nay, all of Terval, need no longer fear the Sky Ruin's destruction. And yet, a part of me felt otherwise. Deprived of purpose, I relinquished my position. Because we killed Valigarmanda, Urqopacha has a lot to answer for. Personally, I wouldn't mind if someone made my job unnecessary. Well, if somebody made my job unnecessary, what would I do? Oh, I did not mean to suggest I blame you for my woes. Were it not for you, I would surely not be standing here to bemoan my plight. At any rate, I thought seeing you in action might move me to seek my next passion. Or at the very least, provide inspiration for a new combat technique. But given your soft features, I remained skeptical until I observed your power firsthand. I would also be remiss not to praise your economy of movement, always thinking ahead, looking for the shortest route to victory. What calling has led you to develop such commendable skills? Is this going to be the start of the Dawn Trail combat tribe, beast tribe, tribal quest stuff? Ah, so you are an adventurer. Does that mean your life's purpose is the pursuit of adventure? How intriguing. Alas, much as I would love to hear your many tales, I will not keep you. When next you have a moment, however, it would be my honor to speak with you at length. This has the feeling of the start of the Beast Tribe. Yep, over there. Your fervent prayers have given it a strange aftertaste, or maybe that's just the salt, okay? Yeah, sometimes the flavor text of these quests can be a little hilarious. I see you have successfully completed the ritual, and for that you have my thanks. Likewise, my fellow Yok Huy will be glad to know that an outsider has shared in our culture. When mining the peak for glowstones, we occasionally discover shellfish fossils. Some have wondered if perhaps this tall mountain was once submerged beneath the waves many long lifetimes ago. The stone's radiance is a reflection of their joy, shining all the brighter when offered water that smells of the sea, or so the story goes. Thus was our little tradition born. Knowing that it is the will of the great warrior that now illuminates our humble village, our spirits are sure to lighten as well. Suffice it to say, we are fortunate indeed that you were willing to join in our prayer with an open heart. May the light of the glowstones ever guide your steps. So I have a feeling that yeah, sparks of joy. Yeah. Yep. Sparks of joy. I have a feeling that this one is the bistro quest. I'm tempted to finish it, but I need to get back. There's fire. There are still 2 feats left to go. We want to face them refreshed and ready for action. Yeah, I won't say no to clean sheets and a soft pillow. No sooner did we set foot back into the YOLO than I felt the weight of recent events set in all at once. I am definitely due for a long nap. I'll take the opportunity to think on some things. Wuk Lamat thinking? Are we in trouble? Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Wuk Lamat? Wuk Lamat? Did you hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter, I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. The best way I know. What best way? Hopefully I can finish this as is. And without having to be 93, because this is a pretty chill. And yeah, there's Urqopacha. Off stream I got the other ether current location. Welcome back, Master TR. Your cabin is just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. Were we gone that long, or are you accusing me of being dirty?
You have a moment? There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, what's that?
So,
Oh no, she's socially awkward. Give her her time.
It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
What?
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Is it? Because I could use a nap. Oh, I'm not want to. Oh, come on. Okay, let's keep going. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Even with the giant thieveries. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliyola. That should help me get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there. But I could use a nap. Like, we've been at high altitude. Oh, hello, dear. You're one of Wuk Lamat's new friends? Yep. Peshawar, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. Okay. Lots of well wishes. Why am I here listening to this though? And when I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Do you two need a moment? Because I feel like I need to go elsewhere. There is plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Smiles alone are nice, but they won't win the throne. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshawar. And thank you, third promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Why am I here? Sorry, Myrokos, I'm getting distracted. A little too easily. This is a habit for you. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. For you, I'm not feeling it from you, though. She doesn't seem that much more enthused by it. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first, and then we can head to that spot I was thinking of? I thought you said you wanted to climb up to the spot. Okay. Oh, that was a beautiful sunrise shot.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Urqopacha? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far. I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
That's the sort of thing I'd expect you to say. You wish for a world like in the Yok Huy's dream. Ideals are nice in theory. I'm curious about the second one.
With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for.
But it would also be boring.
Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start. So, this is my plan. When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in happiness!
No, oh. Why did she have to shout that from that?
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies. If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
I was afraid that she was Lise 2.0, and unfortunately I think I was right. Yeah, I think I was right, and I need to be 93 or so to, yeah, to turn that in. It feels like she's, like, Wuk Lamat is Lise 2.0, but whereas earlier in the MSQ, it looked like they resolved some of the problems, now sounds like she's even worse than Lise. Like, it feels like Lise is better than Wuk Lamat. I would, at this point, put Lise above Wuk Lamat. Right now. Between the two of them, like, who is better? I would definitely do that. Let's see. Now I could at least do trials. Of course. I can't go back into the inn because of the oh no, I can. Okay, Alpha knows the one I turn in. So I'll do some roulettes, try to get up to 93. Or so. Oh, I missed oh, Greg. Greg! Ooh. Both tanks died. Ooh, dang it. Always good to Never again, this I solemnly swear. Yeah, I miss Greg. So that's a little bit. Normal raid won't give me a lot of XP. I could do front lines. I'm due for the next bit of that, and off stream what I've been doing, because it's been a little tedious, has been grinding. I could get the oppressor identification key. You know what? Let's do that. But hopefully we'll also... Yeah, right now it's just getting a job up to 93. I could eat up some XP on my Black Mage, but I don't want to level that either. So hopefully this will give me enough to be able to keep going for a little bit. There we go. And Gongcha crossover mound. This is certainly a good PvP attire. I like the fact that its little legs are moving. Of course, the ears are flapping. Oop, north. Consume some yellow. Not the same idea. Dear. Blues all over the middle. North. Pinched. We are getting pinched. Why is it that PvP is so much more relaxing than MSQ right now? Oh boy, blue's all over that one. Probably best not to go alone that way, as tempting as it might be. And now yellow's in the lead. I guess those wings are from the extreme tiles. Oh, she's been not there yet. Okay, we're the next node. North. Ooh, S-Rank in the middle. I obviously get these, but... Oh boy, we are... I got up behind the limit yes! Oh, so much for that. Here comes the Reaper and the Warrior. Oh boy. Another S rank. Wow. If we can keep this one, we may get. Oh, it's maybe a win. And we're just 50 points. So we're. Come on, let's get this. Oh, can definitely, speak with Alphina. Did I? Oh, so close. Just 200. 200. Dang. Huh. Wish I could have celebrated that with the mount as well, but first things first, let's, You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent while I just did PvP. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us. It's 94. Okay, I've still got a ways to go there, because I am nearly 95 on my Viper. I might want to change jobs, get through this next bit, yeah, I think I may want to keep leveling Summoner for now, so I don't over-level. It's slowly working up towards my own dinner time, or at least I have to start looking towards dinner, even though it's 3 p.m. So I think as the sun sets here in Tuliyola, or begins moving that way, I think what I will do is call it quits here. I will level off stream, get to 94, and then we will pick up MSQ, and then work our way towards picking back up with Viper, just so I don't out-level. If you like what you saw at any point, please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube, give me a follow on Twitch, hit the notification bells, and I will see you anon, friends.